All right, we see the market coming down again. And like I did mention, it does sound like a story of profit taking all over again, particularly of those large cap companies that we've seen rally quite a bit. I'm talking about the likes of Nestle, Nigerian breweries. Your thoughts on the market's performance today?
Well, today we saw those two companies coming down heavily. Nestle, for instance, came down heavy as 54 naira 50 kobo, except until towards the close of the market when it lost just 14 naira 50 kobo. We saw same thing in the likes of Nigerian breweries. It went heavily down today, and it contributed mostly to the loss that we recorded in the market today. But looking at it generally, I still believe strongly that even as there is profit taking now, the period is also coinciding with the month end, with the end of a month. Right. And normally at such a time, we see a situation whereby the price plunges, with various investors trying to take some profits in one security or the other, and at the same time try to also the impact that automatically we have on the prices. So that's about the same thing. But I see a change either towards Friday or early next week.
Okay, before I get your thoughts on buying into the dip, I imagine that there are opportunities opening up as we see the market come down. But do you anticipate that we'll continue to see this, if you like, massive declines? We're seeing 1%. Anytime we see the market lose over 1%, I think it's significant.
Yes, it is significant. And in recent time, we've not had Nigerian breweries losing as much as it did today. And also, in recent time, too, Nestle Food has not lost this kind of points that it lost today. But I believe for the 1 naira 21 kobo that Nigerian breweries is now is about the stability point, which it had been for quite a long time before it went as high as 138. So we may not likely see the over 1% drop or even close to that as we move on into the new month.
All right. Your thoughts on the Starcoms deal, and maybe you can, was there any reaction at all? And of course, that announcement coming up during the day, $210 million is what we're anticipating will be invested in that company. Did it have any impact on market sentiment for the stock?
Well, unfortunately, Starcoms as a stock is presently on suspension due to non-compliance to post-listing requirements. And there is no way there could have been a transaction today to reflect the kind of the good news that came in the way of that particular company. But I believe investors are taking it within, although it cannot be reflected on their concerning any activity on the stock exchange. So there was no way there could have been a reflection of that on the market today since the stock is on suspension.
All right, but let's look forward now. And we're expecting the market-making initiative to continue this week. What I'm hearing is that 7up and USC Properties are the next companies to be added to that program, taking the number to 30 stocks and all. What's the early reaction to that news for those two counters in particular?
Well, the two of them, 7up, Nigerian PLC, and UACN Properties Development Company PLC. For the first one, which is 7up, there wasn't enough volume to drive the stock today. The total volume available in the market as a close of market today was about 38,000 units. And I think the volume traded wasn't even close to half of that. And for that particular stock, the only thing that can cause a change for now is for a single transaction of 50,000 units. So there was no change in the price of 7up today. But for UACN Properties Development Company, we saw a huge demand for that stock in anticipation of the company being listed as one of the market-making stocks starting from tomorrow. So there is a lot of enthusiasm. And at the end of the market today, I think the stock gained about 40 kobo.